everyone, and welcome to a very certain weird unboxing. Well, not unboxing, but we're going to talk about which is the greatest pro wrestling crates or boxes. So let's get into it. Intro for unboxing now. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is talk about the best boxes that you can get monthly. I will link them in the description below. And let's get right into them. I'm going to go to worst to best. This is the 4th place one. There are others out there I know, but these are the ones I had. And this is Pro Wrestling Crate. Now, you can tell it's very small. This is my hand. This is how small it is. What do you get in here? You get a t-shirt. These are current event things, and you get like a can holder, which is my favorite things. I had 2 of these, and the other one I just cut up into little bits because of an art project. Yes, that's off topic. Anyways, these aren't really good because I had to import these from America. I remember when I was still working that I had a lot. When I had a lot of money, and when I had a lot of money and I just bought these because I could. But it was a bit of a waste of money. There wasn't any sort of value. You do get a t-shirt. What was my first t-shirt I got from here? I can't remember what my first t-shirt was, but my second t-shirt I ever got from this was It was a picture of Vader or something like that, and it was just like, it was green, and I thought, no, I can't wear this. Get out of my life. Anyway, that's enough of that one. I can't remember what the first t-shirt I got. Oh well. But anyway, moving on to the third best, slightly worse. Because I will admit, if you're English, British, do not get any of these boxes. These boxes are annoying and more expensive than it's probably worth. Especially that one, because that one's tiny. Actually, comparison to this one. Oh, well, that's not a great comparison. Now, there we are. Yes, I'm on my bed. Look, but that's tiny, and it gets smaller as it goes on. So, next one is, if I can get there, Pro Wrestling Loot. It's actually standard, actually. It's alright, but the only reason why I stopped was that it was from the USA and it cost more to port it. However, there I did get some cool stuff. I got a Bullet Club shirt, and I got a Bullet Club poster, which is right there on your left. Ignore all the other stuff up there. Yeah. What else? Oh, the greatest thing, I think, one of the best autographs I got was an autograph of China, and especially as well was that it was the month after that she passed away, so it was very like, oh my god. So you've probably seen the video where I unboxed it and showed you. Words today. But these are very good. So what else did I get in here? A Zack Ryder card. Did I get an action? No, I didn't get an action figure. I always expected to get an action figure, but I always get like practical stuff and stuff like that. Anyway, it's a good box, but as I say, if you're British, do not get this all from any other European country, because it costs so much to port it. What was the other thing? I'm trying to remember now. What was the other thing I got? I seriously cannot remember what I got. Because I remember it was a bit minimal. It was just like, okay, Bullet Club this, Bullet Club that. I'm trying to scratch my head. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Aha! Right. Now I remember where it was. It was a pack of TNA cards. Ugh. Anyway, the next best one out there. This is now I'm getting to the okay, good for UK people. Slobber Knocker box. Yes, and it's not copyrighted by Jim Jr. Slobber Knocker box is one of the best. There's some contacts if you want to contact them and say, hey, I want to get one. That random strange odd guy told you to go and get them. Why have I just opened an empty box? I've collected these boxes for over 2 months, and it's just like I need to get rid of these boxes and do this video. Motivation. I need to motivate myself. That'll be in another video. Promise. Yeah. Slobber Knocker box are very good. It's a little bit minimized compared to something like WrestleCrate, because WrestleCrate is a much packed. But I've noticed now they've got a standard and the newly deluxe version as well. Words. God. Air. Right. Remember as well. I've got a good amount of stuff in there. What did I get? I got a pop final. Actually, I'll go and get that. Quick.
Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, that's my terrible impression of Randy Savage. You do get a t-shirt. I think one t-shirt I got was that was Loot Crate. Oh, God, no, not Loot Crate. Wrestle Crate. You do get good. What did I get? Back to researching. Right, I remember now. I got a Kenny Omega shirt that says "I love." Well, I didn't say "I love," but it has the Omega sign on it. It says "I love Kenny, the Elite Heavyweight," referring to his group, the Elite, with the Young Bucks. What else did you get? What I got in there? I got 2 DVDs of British Pro Wrestling. This would be the downside of these boxes. If you are a fan of WWE or top promotions like TNA, possibly Ring of Honor, but they're a bit more indie compared to I don't know. Is TNA still is TNA indie? No, I wouldn't say so. I know they're when they are on TV, they're indie. But anyway, yes, Slobber Knocker. They have that. I had stickers, and I will recommend getting the deluxe version. It is a lot more, but it's so good, because when I got the standard version, it was terrible. It was quite terrible. There's no difference in the look of it. Well, it wasn't terrible. It was a bit lackluster. It was oh, is that it? But when you get the whole thing, it's oh my god, is there more stuff? It's like an endless, it's like a black hole. Whoa! So yeah, that is Slobber Knocker box for you. I recommend you get it. It's linked in the description. Go and get it now. And I think you know which is the number one. Wrestle Crate! Yes, the UK version. I'm only going to say one bad thing is, if you do not know much about British pro wrestling, you're going to fail a bit. That's why sometimes I have to research it. Thanks to promotions like ICW, NWA, not the NWA, the British... not NWA, but anyway, and dare I say it, What Culture Pro Wrestling. Then a lot of people are a bit envious of What Culture, especially in Noam Dar at the moment in the Cruiserweight Classic, and everyone's just going oh, he's from What Culture. It's no, he's not. He was from ICW, and it just I feel people getting sort of the origins and stuff like that, but as well as yeah. However, What Culture Pro Wrestling is going to get these indie guys and going to showcase. I feel What Culture Pro Wrestling is going to be a new show off of let's look at the best indie talent people. So yeah. Anyway, back on topic. Wrestle Crate is one of the is the greatest thing. What was that? I've got I like it because it gives you gives you a DVD. Mostly at the moment they're promoting British pro wrestling. It's like I got a T-shirt that says Mark Andrews on it, and it was like a standard thing because it's like nobody really knows who. He was in TNA. He's running around the indie circuit a lot, and also I think he. But I wore his shirt in public, and nobody sort of like looked at my shirt and stuff like that. I was quite happy. It's like you see is like they are very good, especially also Slobber Knocker Box are very good at giving you shirts that are that you can wear in public. I think the best one they did was the Sasha Banks one, which I'm really angry about because I didn't get the box because I was in university. That'll be a story for another time. I was in university and I couldn't really afford a Slobber Knocker Box, and plus I don't know where they do their posting or any of that stuff. Because it's look at that, that's a huge box. You have to actually go to, I know you can get delivered boxes at university. Stuff about university, yay! I'm English. They do have practical stuff in there, like I had a Triple H, was it, and like like the Great Outdoors, like water cup, no, not cup, jug, not jug, air bottle. You can see it in my videos of unboxing this. What else did I? Oh, I'm gonna show you this. Hang on. Not sure if you can recognise him, but it's a Sami Zayn puzzle. It's one of these puzzle things where you move it around, which was very unique. I like it. Which is my favourite T-shirt I got from them. Such a predicament because they're all so good. I think my first one. Go have a look. Go have a look. Trying to find it. Oh, I do like this one. Is the ending of the streak, but it's in newspaper form. Such a good one. Oh my god, one of the best I've ever seen. But sometimes it's like they are trying to make them a little bit more cornier, so you can't really go out in them. But I know, especially for British one, we get 2 T-shirts. Haha. Fuck you, Americans. No, not really. I love you guys. You're amazing. But we get. I've noticed this, that we get more practical stuff in these boxes, but the Americans get more sort of like toys and like kiddie stuff to them. But we get more the practical stuff like the water jug, and I had a sticker book. I don't know where it is. It's gone somewhere. I think. Hang on, I'll have a look, but I don't think it. No. 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 We get a sticker book. I did have a sticker book somewhere. Aha, here it is. A sticker book of British wrestlers. Is an actual official sticker book. There's some people for I forgot which promotion. Let's see if we can recognise anyone. Nathan Curse. That sounds familiar somehow. Because I'm just getting into it, and look, sponsorship. I wonder where that came from. But you can see on the front, like with the ball. The one with the ball, that's his name is El Aguero from Mexico. He's probably not. He's probably just invented that gimmick. He's probably from Bolton, probably. Not in a disrespectful way, but I just like, I don't know. He's Bolton. Yeah. So these are all the boxes that you can get from pro wrestling. Yes, there are a few others out there I haven't not got, but the ones I recommend, definitely not this one. Yes, if you're American, and you have the money for it, definitely. I'm not sure if they do these in the in America, but Europe, UK, definitely get this. But if you just want a one-off, this one will not disappoint you. I think there's one, like, there was some that wasn't as good as like the previous month, but it doesn't mean it's bad. It's definitely, it was like when it was NXT Dallas, and you had then you had NXT take over the end. It was a bit like that. It was still good, but it wasn't as good, you know. And it couldn't be that good. But anyway, enough about that. Go you get yourself some of these lovely goodie stuff for monthly goodie stuff online. Links are displayed below, and I will see you in another video. Goodbye.